What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're doing something a little different. I've really been thinking that I wanted to start a new series on my channel. This is going to be the Use What You Have series. This is the first episode, and I'm going to do episodes every single week on my channel where you use what you have in your makeup collection. So I went through my makeup collection. I got out a bunch of just different makeup that I haven't used in so long. A lot of this stuff, I'm gonna be honest, I really don't remember if I like it or not because I just haven't used it in so long. I feel like this is just a good way for us to sit down, have some girl time, use some of our older products. Like, I literally dug in the back of my collections because, of course, the things that I use the most are in the front or on top. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you do, please make sure you're hitting that like button. Don't forget to subscribe before you go. But I am super excited to play around with some of these products again. Honestly, it has been so long since I've used some of these products. But for eyes today, I wanted to go in with these two products. So this is the Sunset palette from LA Colors. This is a beautiful little palette, very affordable, and I absolutely love the color story to this. I also have this little Jello Shot shade. Now this is a cream eyeshadow, but I absolutely love the formula of this, and I love this copper color, and I just thought that it would go with this palette so well. So I do already have my eyebrows done. I used the NYX Lift and Snatch brow pen, and for primer I used the Juvia's Place primer in shade 2. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit of this shade and this shade, and I'm just going to start working that right in the transition area. And of course, I'm just going to work it up to the brow. Same thing for this side. Just starting it in the crease and blending it up to the brow. And these two colors are like so smooth on the lid. LA Colors has some really nice formula. Okay, so now I'm going to dip into this shade here, and I'm just going to start adding that into the crease just to start bringing in a little color. Ooh, I love that shade. Super pretty. I'm just kind of mixing it in with that transition color. Okay, so now I'm just going to dip into this really dark shade, and I'm going to start putting that on the outer corner. Just start building that color up and working it over into that crease. Same thing for this side. Just start packing it on the outer corner and working it around into that crease. Just going back with the very first brush and just blending out. Okay, so now I'm just going to pick up a little bit of this cream Jello Shot shade, and I'm just going to start applying that to the front part of the lid. I mean, literally this color is just so pretty. Same thing for this side. Just going to start patting it in with a brush. So now I think I'm going to go into this shade right here and apply that to the outer corner. I just feel like I want it to be a little darker on the outside corner. Same thing for this side, just adding that darker color, buff around the edges. Just going back in with the first two shades, just to buff out again. Same thing for this side. Okay, so now let's clean up because of course I had a lot of fallout from this palette, but that's okay. It is so much easier to do your eye makeup first and then do your base. It's looking super cute. I like that a lot. Now I'm going to go in and prep the skin for foundation. I'm going to use my Mirabella serum. I've really been loving to do a serum and a moisturizer before foundation. I'm going in with the P. Louise Repair from 2022 moisturizer. So while the skincare soaks in, I'm going to go in with a little bit of my Ioni eyeliner in the shade Black. This is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Glassy from Touch in Soul. I just think it feels kind of like a moisturizer. It does feel super good on the skin. And it does make your skin look super hydrated. So for foundation, I got this one out. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. I don't really remember if I like this. And this one is in the shade 102. Which looks to be a pretty good match for me. It's blending into the neck so nicely. Okay, really nice coverage, which is always what I look for in a foundation. I love a good full coverage foundation. I like to cover all the redness. Okay, so far it's looking really good. The color of it is good, so I'm happy about that. It doesn't look too matte on my skin right now, and I'm guessing because of all of the skincare and that primer that I used probably really helped with that. I like to have like a little bit of shine to my foundation. I don't like it to be super drying, so I'm loving the combo of everything right now. Okay, and then I pulled out this little baby here for my bronzer. I don't know who this is by. There is like no name on here. It's just shade 3 Coffee. So I'm not really sure who this is by. I feel like we're gonna test it out and see how it applies. Just adding it straight to the brush and applying it that way, and it's looking really pretty on the skin. Blending out really pretty. Nothing's lifting my makeup or anything. I'm happy. It's turning into a good makeup day. Now I'm just going to take the sponge and go around the edges of that bronzer. Next up, I got this Physicians Formula. This is the Dewy Blush Elixir. I don't remember using this either, but it has like a little pump bottle, so I'm just gonna pump a little onto my finger and just apply it with the finger on both sides. Just go in with a little brush and blend it out. It doesn't really do a whole lot actually. Kind of blends out pretty sheer. The color's not bad. It looks pretty natural on the skin. It does have like a really dewy look to it because it is like that thin kind of balmy formula. So for concealer, I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. I got this in the shade, oh, here we go, 340. It looks very light, so I'm going to go in with just a small amount. I mean, I like a whitening, brightening concealer, but I'm not sure how white and bright this one's gonna be. Just blend it out with my brush. I really do love this brush for concealer. Ooh, that's blending out so nice. Okay. Blend it down into the top of that blush. That looks pretty good. And this is definitely a full coverage because a little is going a long way. Okay, so I am going to go in with a little bit of this cream highlighter. This is in the shade Ice Cream. Just going to add it to my finger and apply it that way. I don't feel like it's doing a whole lot, maybe, but it's not bad. Okay, so let's get everything set. I'm going to use this powder here. This is from Pure Cosmetics, and this is their HD powder. I honestly cannot remember the last time I used this either. So I'm just going to go in, tap out any creases from that concealer. And then I'm just going to go in and set immediately behind. Okay, that looks really good. Really nice and smooth on the under eye. It doesn't leave a white cast. That's what I was like, does this leave a white cast? Because it is a pretty white powder. Okay, so same thing for this side, just tapping out the creases. And then going to immediately set. I mean, wow, super smoothing, okay. And just going to lightly set the rest of the face. So now I'm just gonna go in and bronze up with this bronzer. I got this from the Dollar Tree. Just going to pick it up and apply. I really like this bronzer. It has a really good smell too. It smells like vanilla. But I think for $1.25, you can't beat it. Okay, so now for blush, I'm going to use this one from Almay. And this is in the shade Wild Berry. I just thought that color matched the liquid so well. Just going to apply it. Ooh, now that's really pretty. I like that a lot. Same thing for this side. So pretty. Now for highlighter, I'm going to use this little single highlighter from IBY. This is in the shade Wonderlust. I love IBY products. I think that they are really good. I mean, look at how pretty that highlighter is. I love a good beaming highlighter, and this is definitely a beaming highlighter. Builds up so nicely. Going back in with the powdered blush brush and just blending the two together. I mean, literally that looks so pretty on the skin. Okay, so I think I decided I want to apply some lashes. These are just a set of Ioni lashes. Okay, so I got the lashes on. I'm going to go in with these two e.l.f. lip liners. One's dark brown and one's like a medium brown. I'm going to start with the dark brown first. Now I'm just going to fill in with the lighter brown. Now I think I'm going to go in with this lip gloss because I think that would match so well. This is from Illuminati and this is in the shade Secret. I don't love. Okay, so I didn't love that. Going back in with the dark brown lip liner. Going in with the lip gloss. That lip gloss is like so sparkly. It is gorgeous. I love it. Okay, so now just going in with a little bit of brow gel from Oma Beauty. I always use this brow gel. I feel like with brows, once you find something, like you don't really switch up too much, you know? And then for a little bit of mascara, I'm going in with this Believe Beauty. This is the High Drama Fiber Mascara. Really don't remember if I love this or not. Actually, just kidding. I'm going to go into the palette and I'm going to go into this shade right here. And I'm going to smoke out the lower lash line because I totally forgot to do that. And then I'll go in with mascara. And then for the inner corner, I'm going to go in and use that IBY highlighter just because it's so pretty. And then I'm going to add a little to the brow bone. And now we're going to try that mascara again. It does seem to be working pretty nicely for the lower lashes. And then last but certainly not least, I'm going to go in with a little bit of this Believe Beauty makeup setting spray. Or not, I just shot my face. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Why would it do that? Alright, I'm going to dab that out. Oh my gosh. That's so crazy it did that. Okay, try this again. My goodness. Okay, well, if that's like the most tragic thing in this video, I can handle that because I think everything else went pretty well. I absolutely love how skin looks. This foundation is really nice. It is a matte foundation. Once I got all my powders and everything on, it is pretty matte, but it looks really nice on the skin, sitting beautifully. But overall, I love how this look turned out. I think it is so pretty. But as always, girl, thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.